Hey folks, welcome to This Week in History. Man, I look terrible in that first episode, but then again, I still don't look that great now. Hey folks, welcome to the 50th episode of This Week in History. That's why I'm wearing this ridiculous getup. Let's get this thing going. On May 16th of 1204, after sacking Constantinople as part of the Fourth Crusade, and after an election was held, Baldwin I was crowned the first emperor of the Latin Empire. He would rule for about a year before being captured and killed by the Bulgarians. In fact, legend has it that the Bulgarian Tsar had Baldwin's skull turned into a cup from which he drank. The empire only lasted 57 years anyway. In 1771, the 5-year Regulator Movement, a rebellion by some locals against the British, ended with the Battle of Alamance in present-day Alamance County, North Carolina. This, of course, was one of many major moments along the road to independence. On May 18th, 1896, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled in the case of Plessy v. Ferguson that the separate but equal doctrine was in fact constitutional. The case came about when Homer Plessy, who was 7/8 white and 1/8 black, also known as an octoroon, was arrested for boarding a whites-only bus in New Orleans. And yes, that's a picture of Homer Plessy. And no, even though they were kept separate, they were not equal. On May 19th, 1643, French forces defeat Spanish forces at the Battle of Rocroi. No, not that terrible drink LaCroix, Rocroi, which marked the end of Spain as a dominant land power. In 1649, an Act of Parliament declared England a Commonwealth, which it would stay for the next 11 years. The Republic period ended with the reinstatement of the monarchy, more specifically Charles II, which is celebrated on May 29th as Restoration or Oak Apple Day. It's called Oak Apple Day because that's supposedly where Charles II hid during a battle to avoid capture. And of course, a shout out to our patrons, Steve Stevens and Clayton Jaimez. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate your support, as well as the support of everyone that watches, likes, comments, shares, everything. It's because of each and every one of you that we've gotten to 50 episodes, and if you want to help us get to another 50 more, well, why not help us out over on Patreon, or even check out our merch store. Links to both are down in the description. But most importantly, I just want to say thank you. We've made it through 50 episodes. Like I said, I hope we make it through 50 more, but we need your help to do that. And hey, just for old time's sake, here's an oldie but goodie. We've looked at worse. Moving on. On May 20th at 325, the First Council of Nicaea was opened, and being the first ecumenical council of the Christian Church, its goal was to set a uniform doctrine for the Church, known as the Nicene Creed, and to nail down exactly when to celebrate Easter. However, contrary to popular belief, they did not decide which parts of the Bible were canon. In 1645, a 10-day massacre in the city of Yangzhou began, involving the murders of an estimated 800,000 citizens. Now, those are contemporary numbers, and though we're pretty sure the losses were pretty high, 800,000 is a tad on the extreme side. On May 21st in 996, Otto III was crowned Holy Roman Emperor at age 16. He died at age 21. In 1792, a lava dome collapsed on Mount Unzen near the city of Shimabara, Japan, leading to a landslide and mega tsunami with over 300-foot waves that killed almost 15,000 people. On May 22nd, 1762, Sweden and Prussia signed the Treaty of Hamburg, ending the Pomeranian War. Not that Pomeranian, though the dog is named after the region in Central Europe they were fighting over. Yeah, this was just a side theater for the 7 Years' War, because the 7 Years' War was basically the monarchies of Europe getting into a bar fight, and anybody you had a problem with, well, here was your shot to just take a swing. And that's just gonna about do it for this week, but we'll see you back here next week. Same squirrel time, same squirrel channel. We appreciate you being here for the first 50 episodes. We hope to see you for another 50 episodes, and y'all come back now, you hear?